Hi, Diana. Hi, Bob. Greetings, guys. Hello, Friday. Good to see you. Awena lwapula munchendi. Send a like, guys. Send a like, thumbs up. Say something, make a comment. Where are you watching us from? John Siwale, good to see you as usual. Mwewachilufia, good to see you. Bob, hi. Send a like, guys. Make a comment so our Facebook can promote us. By King Solomon, how are you? Hi, Emily. Nara TikTok, Facebook. Mambilima constituency, good to see you. Mr. John Moses, how are you? Copper Belt. Sakai Mudinga Hiba Kutemba. Good to see you. Yeah. Tulipia pali ya shiriaba Zesco. I know Amalite Yale Shupa. Let me share in my groups and then we get started. People can watch when they have time because of the power of the blackouts. It's hard to get everybody online. Kwacha constituency in the Biu. Let me share and then we get started. Itenya Bantu. Ili ashiriaba Zesco lelo, ili ashitulipo. Na justice ya Mzambia. Tulipali ashi, liaba Zesco na Balunda. Zesco has been increased despite people not getting power. They have decided to increase the rates. I'm just sharing and then I'll focus 100%. I can each to share and then I'm going to focus. Hey, Awena PF Munchende, good to see you. PF in the Biu. The big boys are in the house. I'm a big boys in Gabafika Munchende Mwaishiwati. Badere tama numbers. When the big boys are watching, we know they are bringing the numbers. Password ni ACL. 100% PF. The big boys are in the house. And I've seen some big girls. Louis Mulishan. The big boys are in the house. But honestly, like if you insult me, I'm going to block you. So let's respect each other as we discuss. Yeah, so if you say something disrespectful, I'll just block you. So to upload, this is a page, Ensaka, this is a modern day interaction. It's on social media. So when we come here, let us come here respectfully and we can chat. Yes. So Itenya want to tag somebody, tag a friend. Good to see you. Welcome new followers. A lot of people are joining. Yes. Tag some people. Twaisa mkulanda padia shiriaba Zesco. Na the so-called fighting corruption. Yes. We are going to talk about the Zesco tariffs today. Right, Jabi Kapesa Mulishani. Tag somebody, tag somebody. ECL is the password for sure, for sure. Napone na munchende ba Brian Mwaiseni. Twami mona. Nakachinda mwewantu wakwale. So we'll talk about that. Queen Mbuyana, good to see you, my queen. David Impundu, how are you, Vampundu? Marjorie, password ni ECL. I miss you too. I think now I'm blocked. So I think something has changed. You know, a lot of people can see me now, and I see the number is growing. Valim block, valim tu sempin, divazikta. To the Fiabuino, I miss you, and not many people can see me when I go live. So just try to share and tag, share in your groups, as many groups as you can, so we can share information and what is happening in the country. So let's get started. Zesco. So we have seen the notice to say Zesco tariffs have been increased, and I am just like, wow, really? You know, there is a notice. It is on the Mwemantu page. You can see it. Mwai mwana notice hiyo. The notice is on the Mwemantu page. Update: the Energy Regulation Board, ERB, has approved Zesco Limited emergency tariff hike application, meaning vala lunda malait. Okay, ba Zesco insoni ebuntu abantu tabalemona amalaiti bambi 8 days, bambi 3 days, bambi ngaya isani 30 minutes. Ba Zesco kutimwa alunda amalaiti sure. Honestly, tag somebody. Tag if you know ba Zesco ama bosses ba tagging any apa. Ama bosses baku Zesco nga mwaribeshi baba tagging any. Because what Zesco is supposed to do is start laying off their workers. We know that Zesco has got bloated salaries, hefty allowances, and paying themselves all kinds of bonuses and benefits. They should stop all that. Zesco should cut down their expenses and start laying off people. This is a national disaster. They are saying that, you know, the drought is biblical, hunger is biblical. They are not God to control the rain. So since they are not God to control the rain, Zesco should cut down, like everybody else in the country has lost their source of income. They have lost their livelihood because of Zesco cuts. But I have not heard that Zesco has laid off their workers. I have not heard that Zesco has has cut off the pay. What's going on with Zesco? What is going on? So now Zesco, their losses, because Zesco is facing losses because they are not supplying enough power to its customers, instead of taking the loss, they want to transfer the loss to the consumers. Is that fair? This is what it means. Zesco increasing the hikes simply means that because amamita yabantu tale, you know, you know, it was, you know, they thought they were clever. Hi ba Jacqueline, ba Zesco bali mwene kwati bali changera because if I tuwale kula, tuwale pira, I think I'm a light fixed rate. If I tuwale pira, yes. Zesco tuwale pila ama fixed rates. Mwamona? So, ba chitobu chenje shiva Zesco, ba funyapo ama fixed rates, ba leta utuma atishani nomba, you have to feed it. So, since no electricity is coming into the people's homes, people are not buying electricity. So, what they are doing, for the loss they are incurring because of lack of providing electricity, what they have decided to do is the few hours that they send electricity to you, they want to overcharge you. For that 30 minutes, they want to hike it. Every change, that is stealing from the people now. Mwambo kuibira abantu. Instead, mweba Zesco, what you should do is, one, cut your allowances, cut your salaries, and start laying off people, or you start furlough. People should start working less days. Because you are not pumping, like supply light. So I want to finish for my office. People are in offices to do what? Because you are not supplying electricity. So Zesco workers have continued to work 30 days and getting their full salaries and allowances and bonuses and whatnot. When Zambians are facing blackouts, some people 8 days to have a light. So we are calling out Zesco. This is a wrong move for you. It is a wrong move for you to increase the tariffs when you know very well that the reason you are increasing the tariffs is to transfer your losses to the consumers, because you don't want to face the loss. You don't want to cut your pay. You don't want to lay off people. You don't want to sacrifice. The whole Zambia is sacrificing. People have lost jobs, but in fact, Zesco na abantu bali pama layoff. I've not heard that salaries have been reduced in Zesco. And now they want to increase the tariffs. Because bali leta abe nema Zesco eba leta problem. Because bali mwana kwati na bachenjera. You know, akare fatwa leli pita fixed rate telo na rekura. Every month batata bali pita certain amount. And when I was working, I lived pa Premium Plaza. Napama Maybin Flats Kundola. I lived at Maybin, Naike Napa Premium Plaza. We used to pay fixed rate. Every month kuishiba fye umlea mkulipira nomba ba changela. Chen tubiki mita. Nomba yama mita yaba letera because takuri light tayare isa. So meter is dead. There is nothing to meter. So imweba Zesco nuwa mweba letera mita. Nkuibira abantu impia. No, but there is nothing to meter. So mlefa much te increase our rates. Shame on you. Hi Mama Chichi, good to see you. The loss of your income from your local people should be shouldered, you should bear that loss in Zesco. I want to tell you pira malaiti, but mulefa yare ne malaita ya nono ya reisa. Mulefa ya much transfer loss area. Kuma consumers who are already facing higher rates. The Zesco rates are the highest since Zesco started. This UPND has, I don't know, but they're astronomical. The Zesco rates have really gone up. So area shirio. Mwebena Zambia, mwikala quiet. Muisumi nama rates yaya. Let the Zesco management cut down their allowances, their salaries, and let them start furloughing people. Abantu bafuiro fyokula mkubomba ku Zesco kulia a few days a week. Nga fishe for bale chita mma office tabachita provide light. But bale fokula for a full salary, and on top of that now they want to increase the rates. For the 30 minutes you get electricity, but bachite double cut. I don't know what percent they want. Eh? Kapoke ni impia. If Zesco is cash stripped of money, they should get the money from Mama Light Valechta export. Because they say it is more profitable to export power than to service the local population. Zesco is a public corporation, and its #1 mandate is to provide electricity to the Zambians. But now we heard Gashingani Minister Nanu Yowale Landati Ama Zambian Tabako Tempia. It's more profitable to export power. No, Ama Zambia Namashakwa Tempia, you want to hike their rates again? Shame on you. Shame on you, Zesco. So Napel, Pali Zesco, number one, Zesco, don't hike the rates because the power, you are not providing any power. So why are you hiking the rates? If you need money by Zesco, cut your pays. Mususure kwa mapei yenu na ma allowances yenu mususure. Ero mwambe na ma furlough. Nga mubomba 3 days, 5 days. Mwambe okula bomba maybe 7-hour days. Or 6-hour days. Or you can work 4 days and 1 day off to save money. Yes. Because these corporations, opawambira lyonse kula lila abantu amaskupa mutu. Zesco to already pida fixed rate ero nale kule. Nomba kwali isa mamita. Nomba muma mita mulia. What can they meter when there is no power? So the only way number to get money from the Zambians is to increase. And we say no to that. Tuami kanina. Yes. So that is that on the Zesco. The next thing on the Falkland Po is the corruption. Yes. Yes. Zesco is number one. That is a parastatal organization. Zesco's number one mandate is supposed to supply power to Zambians. Yeah? We are still not happy about how they're exporting power, and there is no accountability on the money that is coming in from Zesco. Nobody's accounting. We don't know how much they are bringing in. So next topic here on the Falkland Po ni topic ya corruption. Mwe bantu bakwalesa. Corruption and justice, it's connected. The topic that I want to talk about is corruption and justice. Because people are celebrating ukwebati ba GBM bali bakaka 5 years. But my question is, so the justice under this new Dawn government, is it going to target the opposition? The justice of this government, is it only targeting the opposition? Because we have had ministers who have had scandals and we have not seen them in court or even fired. They are just being reshuffled. Kwatini in soro. Bale base shafi baba bika pa baba sese shoku. Nemina ndushabu. Nga bafunya ku department A, baba tuwala ku department C. Kulia ku department A, nemina ndushabu basera. Kulioko bayana kwena bayamukupange mirandu. Naba vareka. But mwema praising amule celebrator at criminals are being caught. Criminals are being caught and sentenced, but it's lopsided. That is what I'm here to say. You know, we are not going to run a country on a selective application of the law. That's the word. When the president preached for rule of law, yes, Vanakachinda 8 days in cell for what? And then we have criminals wakaboke. Wakasai ba raping na mayo. We are going to talk about this. Kuri wakasai 5, they are criminals, ama rapists body on the loose. We have not heard a statement. This is going to day 4. Tatufile po statement ukufuma ku Zambia police. Uchirishani bali aba raping na mayo udia. Aba ku Congo bakasai. Where is the justice in Zambia? So justice will only be for people who have wronged this, people who are loyal to the current government. Then they will get their justice. Or if somebody who is loyal to the government creates a crime, then the law will turn a blind eye. We say no to that. It's ridiculous and it's shameful. We need those people who raped that woman to be arrested. Zambia police should say something. Vakasai baliaba raping na mayo udia. Ero na tumfuati pafamu po baleikala pafamu pali sympathizer wa uwi no buteko. So ilia famu nga ya muntu uli mu opposition ino shtanga pali waka pokola 1 million. Zambia police yonse nga na ima. Nga ilia famu palapa fumine wakasai baliaba raping ili omuntu. Ilia famu nga ya liwa kwa PF or opposition umbi. Nga mwalimu na. Zambia police yonse nga yali kuka kuya mkutobolo la famu ili. But because umwine wa familia alo mfwana n'obuteko feel quiet nomba mwebe na Zambia fo twakula ikala chalo cha msango shani chakwe bati bana mayo kula ba repinga kuma foreigner na tuikala because wali ama foreigner aba repingi le uli na mayo bare ikala pa famu ya muntu uli sympathizer na bale teke chalo. It is a shame. Umuzambia ntetaye mkurepinga umukongoliza iso mtunturu kuti abwera muchitumbi mumufunye we justice for Nakachinda, release Nakachinda. Why are you keeping Nakachinda? Efo tulelando kwe bati mwa praising muko naole chalo na laisa mkuli. I think there's something I want to talk about praising, but I'll talk about it in the end, you know. But now let me talk about Iriashi corruption sentence by GPM, and I want you to listen to the President Kasonde Mwenda what he had to say about this, because ama Zambians wanted to send what to the people.
Yes, for corruption. What about Basilvia Masebo, Zamsa scandal, Yerama container ya medicine that we saw being diverted? What about Bastendi Kakubo? Yerama farm to Amwene, Yerama million valley chinja, Mwabatamsha no Kubatamsha at Basta resign. What about the gold scandal and all those people that belong to the UPND government that were found taking gold at KK airport? What about them? Corruption should be fought blindly. Now in State House, it needs to be fought. We will not allow you mislead Zambians, fool Zambians that you're fighting corruption if you're only targeting your political opponents. Fight corruption even in your house. The corruption that happened with fertilizer, alpha commodity, 118 million kwacha stolen. Why are you not accounting for it? As economic freedom fighters, we are watching you. And when your time comes to an end, we will investigate you also. We will investigate the UPND government. And once you UPND government, it's just a matter of time. Your time of reckoning will come. We want to defend Zambia and make Zambia great. This is Kasonde Mwenda, EFF president. Wherever I want to go, our feet will take us there. Thank you.
Mayufila Mkwai. So that is a video released by Kasonde Mwenda saying that we know we have to target corruption to everybody who's being corrupt, not only the opposition, you know. So that is our take, and we are going to continue talking as opposition to say we need equal applications of the law and abash selective application of the law and police state. We condemn it. Now, before I end, I want to talk about the voting practices here Kuma province, specifically Southern province. And I want to say I am not being tribal. I am just stating a fact. And I think it's about high time we start talking about the voting pattern here Kuma Southern province. And I am not being tribal. This is a disclaimer. Ndela and Dafi, I'm just saying how things are currently, how things have happened in the Zambian elections and concerning the voting patterns of people in the Southern province specifically, which is the, what is the word? Which is the cornerstone? Niwe dinshiria. Ku bedroom. Hawe kuliwe deonde fire. Ngafweni. Ngafweni, what is the word? Southern province is the word is escaping my mind. Is the bedroom or the main, the home ground, but there is a word I'm looking for. Southern province, ni home ground. Stronghold, yes. That is the word I was looking for. So Southern province is the stronghold. Ekwa Fuma UPND. Now, why am I talking about thank you, Mama? So, Southern province is the stronghold here by UPND. So, nalete diashine pano. All the elections that have been happening in Zambia, because the southern province needs stronghold yaba UPND, certain things have been happening. And the things that have been happening are like, one, they don't allow other political parties to go and campaign kudiaku stronghold yabo. By UPND, they don't allow other political parties ukuya kudiakuma stronghold yabo mkuchita campaign. That in itself is anomaly number one. Anomaly number one. We need to talk about this so that it doesn't happen. It should end in 2021. Moving forward, we want to see all political parties going to campaign in any stronghold, any area of any political party, which has been happening to all these other political parties. If they have a stronghold, other political parties are free to campaign in their stronghold. But in southern province, badi klampa. Kuriaku southern province, stronghold yabo, they don't allow other political parties to go there. That is number one. Number two, Kuriaku southern province, me, I am the founder and the CEO of Nangoma Foundation, which is a human rights organization. And in the 2021 elections, we had over 100 election observers registered with the ECZ who monitored the elections throughout Zambia. This time around, Nangoma Foundation had a few election observers in the southern province because people wanted change, and those election observers that were allowed in southern province were supporting UPND. So that's why the few observers that were in southern province, they were allowed because they are UPND. Now, I don't know if it's true or false, but there is a word to say election observers are not allowed in some of these areas, like southern province. They don't allow election observers. Now, that alone is an anomaly. Any election where election observers are not allowed is a rigging formula, especially in a stronghold of a particular political party. So, me, I am here to say, in 2026, every constituency, every polling station in Zambia should have election observers, and also all political parties should be allowed to go and campaign in southern province. Yes, I've said it. And if they are in the stronghold of UPND, they refuse election observers to be there, or they refuse other political parties to campaign in southern province, then we Zambians should declare those elections null and void. Myself, if I'm going to be alive in 2026 after the election, and if we look at how these elections will be conducted in these strongholds of UPND, if there will be no election observers, and if there are no political parties allowed to campaign in the stronghold of UPND, those elections should be declared null and void, because it means it's not fair. Who was there to monitor, to make sure that those elections were free and fair? Who observed those elections? Can you observe your own election when winning? What no kuti chimono kuremba test, you know? It's like you are writing a grade 12 exam. Elo at yo in a exam in shire faba invigilator na la lembafi. Not wish we feel chitika para wachira lemba exam. You were cheating. That's why exam yonse pakulemba pala ba invigilator. Ale monefio le lemba le chitafyonsi. So na my elections yene, they must be supervised. We must allow opposition to campaign in the stronghold of UPND. Otherwise, those elections are rigged. And this, we need to talk about it, and it should never happen again. And if it happens, we are going to petition any polling station where there was no election observer, or any poll area where there was no opposition allowed. Those results should be declared null and void. Yes, I have said it, guys. So this is my topic for today. This is a hot topic. I want us to be talking, moving forward from now on. Let's debate on the voting patterns of Southern Province. Comments, guys, before I go. Elia Ashirio. Elia Ashirio. Takwa bawa invigilator. From there, wapasa. Eh? How do we know you are not cheating? Pakulemba examine. How do we know? Wachira lembe fya mutu mobe. Because ya wachira lemba exam, wachikanyo kuleta ma invigilator. Ationa la lemba fyeneka. It has to stop, guys. This thing which has been happening in Southern Province, if we as Zambians don't raise our voices against this anomaly, it will continue happening. But if you 2021, we are one Zambia, one nation. If other political parties can go and campaign if other political parties allow UPND to campaign in their strongholds, why should UPND not allow other political parties to campaign in a stronghold? So we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this, and it should end in 2020. 2026 okofika fyala perera. If you calculate ama political parties kulabalesho pia ma stronghold yaba UPND fishale ku 2021 okofiperere fiperere ku 2021 ngafyaisa ku 2026 yuku. Those elections will be declared now and void. And you all agree with me, this is an anomaly and it has to be fixed. All those elections will be declared, the results of those areas will be declared now and void. This is a very important video. I want you to share this video so that people know what's going on. Even if you don't share this video, talk about it so that we are aware of what to do. It's not fair because we are one Zambia, one nation. It's not fair. The election is rigged. It is rigged. You like threatening people with the law. Mukantu ali kukoti nkesa nkaya londolola tafide panga sense tafipanga sense fifia mena dumwezi formula tafipanga sense. How many people are in Dundumwezi? So again, mwebantu bakwalesa. Let's check ku Central Statistics Office. Tumoni abantu ababa mu Zambia. 2026 we have to prepare well. 2026 you won't say we are 2026 election. We all have to be lawyers. We have to be critical thinkers and analysts to analyze if you want to say we're not going to fold our hands and trust people because the people we trust are abusing us. So number if we won't say, starting from analyzing, we must analyze the population to feel to Aishiba. You must know how many people are in your constituency. You must know how many voters are registered. And all of us must take a keen interest to know how many people are registered voters in these strongholds. We must know how many people are registered voters in Shangombo. Pakuti kushangombo nga kuri 30,000 registered voters. Nga bamba kupunda my election, bamba kupunda ti kwafumama vote 50,000. You will question that to say how come we have 50,000 votes when we only had 30,000 registered voters. So mwebantu bakwalesa election ya 2026 we need to have eyes on the ball, focus, so that whoever will be sworn in as president is truly a choice of the people. And he was elected in a free and fair election. So this is the topic that I want to talk about. We were discussing this topic with a close confidant of mine, and this is something we need to be talking about to the Zambians and follow this topic closely of stopping opposition from going to stronghold Yava UPND. That's number one. And then Munyamuma stronghold Yava UPND, they are stopping election observers to monitor my election. Ulelemba examu ulimunganda mumobe weka na tuishweke ulechita. You are cheating. Now ula textbook uleta fye book lift. Ule now ulemba chiona alipasa grade wapashireshani. There was no one to invigilate you. It wasn't an open book exam. You needed to study and write for your head. We must make sure exam. So all the polling stations where there will be no election observers, we have to monitor. This message must go to all the Zambians. They must know that all polling stations have to have election observers, and these elections have to be monitored. Any result from a polling station which has no election observers or which did not allow fair competition, the results will be declared null and void. We shall petition it. So thank you guys. That is the topic that I wanted to talk. If you want to chat, we can go to TikTok. TikTok is an easy forum to join in and debate. Pa Facebook, panokatwish, I try to add a PF Yach Idakan to add people on the panel, but I'm on TikTok, and then on TikTok we can discuss and spread this message far and wide about how we need to prepare. Apatulela and defia mashani fia mingala to efia shan vale to te mingala to na mumona list lero na ifumaka yaba UPND. Now ambakala kushta appoint ama MPs. They are getting ready. They are in gear. But if we're in opposition, nothing is going on. So even us in opposition, we need to put our gears in place. We need to put our house in order. Then our UPND na mambakari ama list na monakuri. Yeah. So, but you know what? All the institutions, they are compromised. So that's why we need to start talking and let the UPND know as a political party, they have to let us opposition. Me, I'm a member, I belong to New Era Democratic Party, and I am supporting ECA whatever. So they have to let us go in as opposition into their strongholds and campaign. Otherwise, we shall challenge those results. Yes. We are going to challenge the election results come 2026 if they don't allow us opposition to go and campaign peacefully in their stronghold the way they are being allowed into PF strongholds and other political parties. UPND go there and they campaign freely. Yes. So thank you so much. Let's go on TikTok. We can chat there. The platform is easy to allow people to come in and have a panel to discuss. Thank you so much for watching. tomorrow we'll be here to talk about this thing, fertilizer inputs, because that's a very important one. We have had a drought, and this year the rains are promising, and our farmers have not yet received the input. So that is another important topic that we need to talk, and the government need to start acting quickly. Not ukulalunda Zesco tabarita deliver. It is a shame. Mulelunda malite when tamlita deliver na malite. It is a shame. Shame on you, Zesco. Thank you, guys. See you for TikTok.